Hey guys, Claude Johnson from GuitarControl.com. How's it going? I'm up a little early today, but I want to show you guys some cool D chord variations. Some of these you probably know, and some of them are going to be new. So let's just jump right into it. Alright, so here's a close-up shot of my left hand, and we're going to start with just a basic D chord. So for you newbies out there, you're just going to put your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, middle finger on the 2nd fret of the high E string, and then 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the G string. And then you play the top 4 strings. So you have this. Okay, now it's also important to understand like which notes are in which position. So your open D string is a D, obviously. Okay, then you have an A, which is the 5th degree. Then you have your root again. It's your octave D. And then your F sharp is your 3rd. So a D is, you would spell that D, F sharp, A, okay? Now what you can do from here, and a lot of you guys know this one, but you can put your pinky on the high E string 3rd fret. Okay, so just normal D, and then put your pinky on. So you're moving this F sharp up to a G. Okay, that chord is called E sus4. Sorry, D sus4. Now here's another variation, and again, you probably, if you know that one, you probably know this next one. You just lift off, and so, you know, this finger, middle finger playing the F sharp, you just lift it off for the open E. So that's called a D sus2. And these are really common chords, the D sus4 and the D sus2. You know, you could do this. Kind of like Tom Petty, Free Fallin'. Stuff like that. It's in lots of rock songs. So what else can we do from here? Well, let's try lifting off this finger, the B string. Okay, that gives us a D6. So just going back to our theory, how do we get the 6? Well, right now our finger is on the root, or the octave. There's our D. So if we count up 6 notes of the scale, that's a B. So instead of D, we'll just play the B. So that gives us like root, 5th, 6th, and 3rd. It has a nice, real nice open, you know, quality, nice open sound to it. Okay, now here's another one. What if I just bar the top 3 fingers? When I say bar, it means I'm using one finger to hold down several strings. So I'm going to still play the open D string, but then the top 3 strings are going to be all in the 2nd fret, and all with the 1st finger here. It's a beautiful D major 7. Here's another one you might know, just D7. So here, now I've got my middle finger up on the G string, 2nd fret, ring finger, so I've kind of switched, you know, where my fingers are going here. Ring finger on the high E string, 2nd fret, and then my 1st finger goes here on the 1st fret of the B string. So this note here is the C, which is the 7th degree. So one nice thing you can do is go from your D to a D major 7, and then to a D7. Gives you like a Beatles kind of sound, right? And you could go different places from there. Now what about D minor? Here's your basic D minor chord. So I've got my middle finger on the, again on the D, which is on the 3rd fret of the B string. And then I've got my middle finger on the 2nd fret of the G string. And first finger up here on the 1st fret of the high E string. There's my F, which is the minor 3rd. Okay, well we can change that into a D minor 7 by barring the top 2. So like this. Still got our middle finger here on the 2nd fret of the G string. And all these chords are still using the open D string as well. So you have D minor, D minor 7. We could also do this. D minor 6 with the open B string. So this one is just like a D minor, but I'm lifting off of the B string. You could also do just lift off this and lift off the high A string. So you're only really fretting one note here on the A with your open D, A, open B, open E. That's like a D6-9 chord. And then you could also get some chords by putting your 3rd finger on the G string here, or sorry, on the G note here. So we already saw this one. It's the D sus4, where we've got our D on the B string. What if we move that D down to a C? So we have this. So this one, I've got my middle finger on the A, 2nd fret G string, 1st finger on the C, there's the 7th degree, and then ring finger on the high G on the 3rd fret of the E string. Okay, that would be like a D note 3rd add 11, you could call it that. And then here's one more variation, same chord but lift off of the B string. That'd be like a D6 note 3rd add 11. Now you can with any of these chords, you can also play the low A string, which is, you know, again the A is the 5th degree, so it would be like a D/A or A in the bass. So just normal D would sound like this, with A in the bass. And then you could also put your thumb here on the low F sharp. Gives you a D/F sharp. Van Halen used this like okay, that's in the in that song. What's it called? Best of Both Worlds, which I'll probably go over another day. But anyway, there's a lot of cool variations for you, so play around with it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Have an awesome day, and I'll catch you next time.